This is the fork in the road for the future of the conservative movement, for the future of America First. Do we want to preserve the nanny state or not? Do we want to replace the left-wing nanny state with a new right-wing nanny state? I say hell no to that vision, actually. I say we want to go in and dismantle that nanny state. The nanny state presents itself in three forms. You have the entitlement state, that's the welfare state. Work requirements, I think, are the clearest bridge to eventually dismantling and getting rid of that. You have the regulatory state, that's a manifestation of the nanny state that says that you don't know enough about what's right for you, that we can't trust you to self-govern or even elect representatives to make the laws. They have to be done by backroom bureaucrats at three-letter agencies. That's the administrative state. I've talked about that extensively elsewhere. I talk about that extensively in the book as well, by the way. And then there's the third form of the nanny state, which is the foreign entitlement state, the nanny state through the foreign aid industrial complex as well. That is the nanny state in America. And I think that we deserve and we require a conservative movement that is strong enough in its spine to say that we are actually going to take on and not just incrementally massage, but to go in and dismantle that nanny state. And that's what's missing today. I think there's a strand of the America First movement with more of a less of a libertarian bent, as I have, but more of a protectionist bent. That says the right job of government is to replace that left-wing regulatory state with a right-wing regulatory state, the left-wing nanny state with right-wing industrial policy or whatever. No, that misses the point because the same shoe can fit the other foot in the future. And you know, what's the principled basis of deciding? Who gets to decide which is the right kind of government, nanny state, or interventionist policy versus not? The right answer is to get in there and in 3 words, shut it down. Shut down the regulatory state, shut down the entitlement state, shut down the foreign nanny state and the foreign aid industrial complex. That's how we save a nation. That's how we save a country. And right now, we don't really have the level of clarity I'd like for us to have in the conservative movement. But if we do, and I do think there's an opportunity for the second Trump term to be the first decisive step in this direction to saving the country. And that's why I'm doing everything I can to make sure we get there.